Hey guys, welcome. It is 2025 and I would love to know how many of you guys are doing a no spend. A no spend was a must for my family and our budget. So we are going to be talking about what a no spend is and some things you can do to implement it in your budget. It is hard, but attainable. So let's talk about it. Before we hop into this video, if you don't mind, go ahead and click that subscribe button and then that notification bell, because I would love to have you here. That way, if any videos come up, you will get that notification. Some people say they don't, but we're being positive here. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Just keep this in mind that a no spend is going to look different for everyone's budget, but it can be similar because of everyone's different financial obligations and their financial situations. So you can take someone's budget that they are doing their no spend, take that and use that as a tool to implement into your no spend and give it your own twist. What is a no spend? A no spend is a great way to take a break from spending. Let's call it a spending freeze. This challenge is where you are committing for a length of time to freeze your spending or limit your spending on non-essential items, which could be like going out for coffee, eating fast food because you don't feel like cooking at home, things like that. But I just want to make sure that you're remembering to give yourself grace, because if you are too harsh on yourself, then you are going to deter yourself from completing and continuing your no spend. Start with some questions that some of you guys had. How do I start a no spend? So first things first, you want to make sure you know, why am I doing a no spend? Why am I doing it for? Am I doing it to save money? Am I doing it because it's fun? Am I doing it because everybody else is doing it? Or am I doing it because I want to be debt free? And also that I'm seeing all of the money that I am throwing out of the window. Is that the cause? Is that the issue? Decide also what your limits are and how you are going to do your no spend. But what that looks like is, will you do it for a month? Will you do it for 2 months? Will you do it for a whole year, which some people have done that? Is it going to be for 2 weeks if you want to start off with baby steps? You have to figure out how you're going to play this game. How are you going to set yourself up, and what are your limits and what are your goals for your no spend? For me, I am doing mine's month by month, so I am not saying ahead of time I'm going to be doing this for a year, because it's a challenge. And like I said, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, and then when I don't accomplish even half of what my goal was, and then I'm upset, because when you miss a day, I'm not gonna lie, when you miss a day from your no spend because something happens, it does get to you. But that's why I say to start a little bit on the lower side for what your mind is trying to attain, what your goal is. So that is something to keep in mind. With my no spend, I am starting out for the year. I am doing it month by month, and I am playing it by ear. So that is how I am setting my no spends up month by month. Another question you guys had was, how do I track my no spends? This is a good one, because you can take a calendar that you have, any type of calendar. It doesn't have to be a budget calendar. It could be a calendar from just a small pocket calendar that you have that you keep in your purse. You can use some markers and highlight the days that you are not spending money, or you can do it by color coding, which you can use like 2 sets of markers. You can have one marker that is for when I don't spend. Let's just give it pink. And then when I do spend, I'm going to mark the box off, will shade it in as purple. So that way, when you go to your calendar, you can look at it and you can see what days you were spending money and what days you did not spend money. And also, guys, it's gonna look pretty, pink and purple. That's why I choose those colors, right? Another way is to use stickers. I love using stickers. I know it's an extra step to put a sticker down, but I love stickers. And like I said, you want to make your challenges fun. You don't want to make them where you're just sitting there and you're like, all right, I didn't spend nothing. All right, I spent something yesterday. And just, you want to make it fun, because these are things that sometimes these things mess with your mind, okay? So you want to make sure that you make it fun for you. So I like to use no spend stickers. So on my monthly calendar, I will put on the days that I do not spend any cash, a cute little no spend sticker on there. And then on the days that I do spend something, I do have a little block sticker, like a box label, that I do write the place that I made the purchase and then also how much it is, so that when I go look at my calendar, I can say, so I did spend money on Wednesday the 6th. What did I spend it on? So, and then I can say, hey, your girl, she went to go get some coffee, and that's where that money went. Just take a quick look at my A6 savings challenge cards that I am using for my no spend, just to give you a little idea of what mines look like. So I do keep mines in my binder here. This thing is a chunk. So this is just kept in my sinking funds binder, and we'll do a close-up real quick of what that looks like. So, and I will show you guys, we'll do a close-up. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the 1st and the 5th to see what my no spend days look like. I do not include groceries or gas because those are necessities, so they are included in my budget as things needed to live to survive. So let's see what we have for our no spends. So I've already prepared for my February, but we are working on January. So like I said, the 6th we did not have a no spend day because we had to go buy food. So the 7th we can go ahead and mark in because that was a good day. And then the 8th was another day. And then today is the 9th. Actually doing good. So my goal is 25 no spends for the whole month. And like I said, if you miss one, that is fine, or if you miss 2 or 3, we are starting a habit, because you have to start habits first before you start your goals, of not spending, not being emotionally, and then going out spending a lot of money, or not, I'm just gonna say it, being lazy and not wanting to fix food at home and just want somebody to fix it for you and go out and eat. So you're setting habits for yourself. So, and it takes time, and sometimes it catches on fast and sometimes it doesn't. So that is what my no spend looks like in my binder. Now for the 6th, we spent some money because we were affected by the snowstorm. Let's put ice in there, because it was tremendous amount of ice, a lot of ice that I didn't even think that we were going to have. But we didn't have lights for about 2 days, and we were pretty much prepared for like if we didn't have lights, like a generator, we had gas logs and all that other stuff like that. So I am just blessed that we had that. Now we did have to go out to eat, and thank goodness that we had a gift card to Texas Roadhouse. So we went there, and for my cash envelope stuffing, I had put an extra $20-$30 in there. So that money is gone. So that was a no spend day. That right there is what I would call a non-essential, something that to go out to eat. That is something that I wanted to cut out, and that was not in my spend for my budget. But when things happen and it's out of your control and you have to do what you have to do, then that right there, I don't feel bad about that no spend, because we had to eat and it was out of our hands. It was not like we had lights here and everything was thawed out and we can just pretty much go and cook something on the stove. I mean, we did have a Blackstone, but it was freaking freezing outside. So I mean, nobody wanted to go outside because we didn't have heat inside, and until we cut the gas logs on. But nobody wanted to go outside to be cooking a burger, so we just went out, and then I just used the cash that was in there. So that was considered our no spend day. Neighborhood totally dark. It was crazy, but thankfully AEP, they got the lights on. I'm very, very grateful. And they had a lot of people out there. I mean, the crew people, they were amazing. So like I said, thank you, because we have lights now. I was like, because at first it was supposed to be, we didn't get lights for, it was estimated for about 4 or 5 days. So we were like, I'm like, what am I gonna do for 4 or 5 days? Like, I was fine with just sitting resting, because I did pull my Kindle out and I was reading my book. Aiden still had juice for his PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, not PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. Like, we can play no PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. So we was just like chilling pretty much, but I had like orders, I had things to do, videos to make. So, but you know what, I took that time to pretty much to relax. So that was something that was pretty much out of our hands, and things like that are going to happen, which that makes me want to come up with a, what do you want to call it, a emergent, I don't know if that's called, is that called an emergency binder, or is that called a snowstorm ice binder? I don't know what that would be called. I don't know what it'd be called, but I would love to make a binder where it's like things that happen for like snowstorms, hurricanes, like the essential, like transportation, like propane or whatever, whatnot. Because some people said that they didn't have propane, they had to fork out like $400 to get it filled super quick. So it was like, I guess, an emergency ready binder. I think I love the way that sounds. And you could have in there for like food to eat, if you have to go out to eat, if you have to buy groceries, gas for your generator. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. What do you guys think? All right, so yeah, we'll ponder on that. We'll ponder. And the 8th went by smoothly, which I am excited about that. But like I said, things happen. Another question I had was, what did I do to prepare for my no spend? Because you have to get your mind right, because you're going to be not spending, if you're used to spending money all the time, and then you're just going to go, I wouldn't say do like a jump, like just do a full-blown year. I would say kind of wean yourself into it, because it's going to be different. It's going to be different. So some things that I actually did was, I did a video on it. Y'all saw me. I did a coffee bar, and that coffee bar has been on clutch, game changer. Because what I did was I made it aesthetic to myself, where I love looking at it. I love going over there. I go over there and cut the little light on, and I stand beside it and I'll be like, I love this thing. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? So I made it so that it is pleasing to me and that I want to go over there to make coffee. And I put flavors over there that I love for my coffee. So I have been getting my coffee from my coffee bar. I don't even have the urge to stop for coffee. Now, I was going to stop for coffee the other morning when the snow was out, but we got the generator out and I was able to hook my little coffee pot up to it, and he got it running for me, and I was like, hey. So I had coffee for that. I was very, very, very thankful, but I do have like 2 gift cards. I have a Starbucks gift card, and then I have a Joe Beans. I think with the Starbucks coffee gift card I have, it's like $5, so I probably would have to put some cash to it, but it is what it is. $5 is $5, and that is extra money that I don't have to spend for coffee, because coffee can be expensive. So that is one thing that I did because that was one of my weak points, coffee. And another thing that I did was I started like utilizing the Kroger's app. I started doing a lot of like looking at coupons, taking the time to sit down to look at discounts, coupons that I get mailed to me, and Kroger's, they watch what you buy, guys. So, and then they send you like free things, because I got like some free eggs, which y'all know sometimes when it's a storm or something like that, them eggs be going like that, and sometimes the price can jack up. So I had like free eggs, and I did pickup because I ended up doing pickup because I was actually hungry when I was going to go get groceries. And you know how they say do not shop when you are hungry, because that makes it worse, because you start putting extra things in the basket. So instead of me going to the store to actually go inside, because I was starving, not starving, but I was paused, but yeah, I was hungry, and they say do not shop. So I just did change it all to pickup, and I went to go pick it up. And you can use your coupons outside and pick up, and I saved a lot of money, because I was going to end up probably throwing some extra stuff in the basket. I ain't gonna lie. Just because I was hungry, and I'd be like, I'm gonna get this, and then when I get home, I'm like, I didn't spend too much money. So that was another thing that I ended up doing, was utilizing pickup. And I noticed that there is a lot of more coupons if you do delivery or pickup. So I did notice that, because I had like a $10 coupon. So that is another thing that I did for preparing for my no spend. Also, no emotional shopping. If I'm mad or if I'm upset, carry your tail home. Carry your tail home. We're not doing we're not doing it where we're walking around, because that just leads to you pulling out your cash or pulling out your debit card to go shopping. So another question I had was, what are you going to do with the cash that you save for the no spend? So the cash that you save for the no spend, that could be used towards debt, that could be used towards paying down your mortgage, that could be used towards savings, that could be used towards just anything that is going to get you closer to your debt-free journey, anything. And I would say after completing your no spend challenge, you can reward yourself. You went a whole freaking month without buying anything. And even if you did do a couple days, even if you did do that, that's still fine. You know what I'm saying? You're human. Buy yourself something. It's okay. So you can take that's like for the whole month. I might go buy me a cup of nice. I might just go buy me a cup of nice Joe Beans large venti coffee. Sugar-free mocha. That's what I love. I love sugar-free mocha. That is like the best flavor ever. So go buy yourself a coffee to reward yourself for doing all of that hard work of not spending, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it is crazy hard. And if you have freaking Amazon, like Amazon is so easy to just go on that thing, click that button, add to that cart, click it, because you have all of your information saved. You don't even have to do anything extra to buy $300 worth of stuff. You just go add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. You might have a coupon. Click, check the box for 15% off. Check the box for $10 off. Add to cart. Where should we ship it? Okay, so bing, and then you see the Prime, and then you say, oh, this is 2-day shipping. You like, shoot, I get that thing in like 2-3 days. Yeah. So reward yourself, because I'm telling you, it's hard out here for a player. So that, yeah, guys, so that is it with my no spend. That's it. That's all the information I have for right now. So guys, in the comment, let me know what you are doing. Well, let me know if you are doing a no spend and how that is going. And don't forget, guys, also to click that little subscribe button and the notification bell, because that does help my channel. And then share. Thank you guys so much. And my Instagram and TikTok is called APinkeClothlife, and my website is www.pinkcloth.co. And until next time, guys, let me know what else kind of videos y'all want to see. Peace. Alright guys, before we hop into this video, if you don't mind, go ahead and click that subscribe button and then that notification bell, because I would love to have you here. That way, if any videos come up, you will get that notification. Some people say they don't, but we're being positive here. Alright guys, so let's go ahead, let's get to it.